Hello, common folks and hey boars. This is Public Figures Podcast. We're public figures. You guys are just the public. Welcome, as always. I'm here with my co-host, Aaron Weber.
All right.
And he needs no introduction. Dusty, the knife man Slay.
Okay.
Dusty's holding a knife at the table.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
Yeah, if you're listening, Dusty has a knife on him. What's that all about?
Well, I always have a knife, but
You don't take it out and flaunt it around the table, though.
yeah, but I'm kind of tired of some stuff going on around here.
It's a Montana knife, looks like.
Yeah. It's what I gut fish with.
You ever play the game where you put your hand out on the table and then you take the tip of the knife and you go between the fingers?
I have played that, yeah. When I was younger, we used to be reckless like that.
Yeah, did you ever slip up and cut your hand?
I've been cut many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, everyone. And that introduction was a little tongue-in-cheek there, guys. I don't want you to think that I think I'm better than you. I mean, I probably am, but just a little joking around.
Belittle Bates.
I enjoyed it. I thought that was our best intro yet.
Well, thank you, Dusty.
Except for the one that I did, but
yeah. Well, welcome.
Good to see you, man. It's been a couple weeks since we pre-taped the last episode.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen you guys in forever. What's been going on?
I'm always happy to see you guys.
Well, you can see me in a couple weeks in Minneapolis, Minnesota at Sisyphus Brewing Company at the end of March.
All right.
If you want to see me in person.
Okay.
You can see me this weekend, 3 locations in Florida and 1 in Alabama.
All right. 4 shows?
4 shows in 4 days. Destin, Tallahassee, Pompano Beach, and Gadsden, Alabama.
Oh, Gadsden. I used to have some family in Gadsden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably still do.
You do too, right?
You think you know them well enough to hit them up and tell them to go to Brian's show?
No. That's why I don't even know if they still live there. The people that I knew have died, and but they, that was my family. They've died, but I still have some family. I just don't know them as well.
You have family in Gadsden, right?
Yeah, none I know well enough to hit up, though.
I wasn't even getting there. I was just someone, because you guys have mentioned that previously, implied that maybe you guys are related and don't know it.
That would surprise me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, look, me too. Me too. But you never know. Well, cool. And where are you going to be?
Oh, I'll be in Florida. I'll be in Clearwater, Florida on Friday and Orlando on Saturday.
Well, we should get together.
We should get together.
I like to take my shirt off in Florida and just.
Me too. That's what I plan on doing the whole time.
You don't know it, but you just signed up to drive Brian an hour across town somewhere. We should get together. Would you pick me up from the airport?
Well, Brian knows I don't get together.
Yeah, that's true.
That was
Unless
one of
you're
those
on the show with me.
Yeah, that was such an empty gesture. Yeah, we'll meet up.
Yeah.
No, and you're not going to see him.
Yeah, that was actually a year ago this week. I was in Boston the same time Dusty was. I'm like, let's get together. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. And then I text and he's like, nah, let's don't.
Well, and it's just, it always sounds good to get together.
Yeah.
But it usually is, you're in the same city, but you're not close to each other.
That is true.
But by get together, you mean you want him to just come to where you are?
I was going to do that. Because I flew in after you'd already arrived. I was going to drive and meet you somewhere. And you're like, nah.
I don't think that's true.
It was. I was like, let's meet for coffee. And then we'll post look, the top coffee shops. And you're like, I'm going to take a nap.
Oh, yeah. Well, that could be true, too.
Now, in fairness to Dusty, he said after his show, he was going to go smoke cigars. And he invited me to come meet him for cigars.
And you bailed on that.
I did. Because we were like 45 minutes away from each other.
Right.
That was a good time, though. My friend who was opening for me, Derek Humphrey, we went and had some sushi in Boston. And he got sick.
But you didn't.
No. But I don't eat shellfish, so I bet he had some. I bet he had some kind of shellfish type, and it got him sick.
Had a shrimp sushi or something.
Yeah, probably so.
Mm-hmm.
Can't eat that stuff, guys.
Where were you guys this weekend?
We haven't seen each other in a couple of weeks. I've been across the border. I was in Edmonton, Alberta, up in Canada for a few days. Spent 4 days at the West Edmonton Mall, one of the largest malls in North America.
Mm-hmm.
There's a seal in there. There's a pirate ship. There was a jiu-jitsu tournament going on.
Wow.
I mean, it was just chaos.
And you went to meet.
I did go to meet.
Yeah.
I brought Jay Flake to meet.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell him what it was called before I took him.
Yeah.
I got a restaurant. I'm not going to tell you what it is because you're not going to want to go. but we went.
And I've never been, so it's just all meat.
It's a barbecue place, but they
why
have a
wouldn't
good,
Jay want to go?
Because it's weird to ask you when to Well, it's an odd name for a restaurant.
I like the name because I like meat. And so I'm into it.
This is great.
They have a brisket there that's very good.
It is good.
And Edmonton that's cattle country up there. So they do beef well. At the same time you were there, I was in Montana. We weren't that far away.
It's still like 9 hours away.
I don't know.
I bet somebody came to my show and they said we had to choose between driving down to Montana to see Dusty or come to see you.
And it was the drive that made the difference.
100%. They made it sound like they were choosing me. And I was like, how far do you live from here? They're like, about 10 minutes. Well, that's an easy choice for sure. But then I just got back the other day from Lexington, Kentucky. I was at Comedy Off-Broadway all weekend.
One of my favorite clubs.
Just a great club. Everybody there is awesome.
One of my favorites.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you to everybody who came out to those shows.
When the first few times I went there, I would tell people, yeah, but they don't have a green room. And the truth is, I was just selling so few tickets, they didn't feel the need to take me to the green room.
Wow.
They go, you can just take the whole back corner of the room.
Exactly. So for years, I'm like, yeah, it's a good club. They just don't have a green room.
They got a nice green room. They got their own bathroom up there. And,
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But when you don't sell a lot of tickets, you can hang out in the back and nobody really bothers you. But not now. Now I'm a big deal. So
that's right.
I have to hang out upstairs.
Yeah. Where were you? Where have you been?
Well, I've been here.
I knew the answer. I'm a big deal now. Haven't worked the last 2 weeks.
No, I've been doing shows here at Zany's, all-star shows, Nateland Live shows, getting ready for my big special.
That's right. It's coming up.
Yep. So I've been doing that. This weekend we had a birthday party for Eleanor.
That's less important.
Oh.
Hannah wasn't invited because you guys didn't invite me to her birthday party. So
that's interesting.
Yeah. So we're like, no, we're not doing it. I'm still upset about that.
What are you going to wear on the special? Do you know? Have you thought about all that?
I do have some thoughts on it. I've got one option that's my leading candidate, but I have some other options, and we're going to meet and kind of talk about set design and
Did you get Christy Johnson involved?
Christy Johnson's very involved.
Shout out Purpose Boutique in the Tacoma, Washington area.
Yeah. So Christy hooked me up when I was there a few months ago.
Did you see Christy's husband on the cruise? He's jacked. Flip.
Oh, isn't he a Navy SEAL or something?
Maybe, but I had no idea.
Yeah. So anyway, my special.
I'm just saying. I've met him several times, and I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, he's very jacked.
Yeah.
So you were at meat. Anyway, yeah.
Well, I was 2 weeks ago. I was in Montana. I was in Billings and Butte, and the Billings show was first. My opener, Will O'Donnell, got a 7-hour flight delay in Denver and missed the show.
Wow.
I found a local opener, very funny, and I was hoping. Part of me was thinking, is this the time where I do the whole show myself?
Oh man!
Finally.
This might be the worst thing that ever happened to Will O'Donnell.
I didn't do it.
Okay, but you wanted to.
I really thought about it. I go, is this going to be when I go out and do it myself? But you know what? That was one of the best shows I've had in a long time.
Wow.
The Billings show was really great. And then I went down to Butte, also a great show.
Was it at that theater in Billings?
It was at a theater.
So they used to do the Big Sky Comedy Festival was a competition. And they would do, the finalists would perform in that theater and everybody else would go watch the show there. And that theater was awesome.
It was so great.
Yeah.
I loved it. I mean, the audience was great. I mean, they were just fired up.
Yeah.
I did 90 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much did the opener do?
He did about 20.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He ran the light by 15?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I you guys have both graciously agreed to open for me on my special.
Oh, I didn't know we were actually going to do that. Yeah, I guess.
But then I want to say, I got one more thing though. I want to get back to this, but this weekend I did 3 Air Force bases.
Whoa.
In Colorado.
All right.
And you'll like this. 2 of them, Space Force bases.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I didn't tell him I don't think space is real.
Yeah.
It is weird to hang out at night and smoke cigars on an Air Force base because it gets pretty empty at night. And then around 10 o'clock, they play a song. They play taps.
Mm-hmm.
It plays over the loudspeakers. And
How does taps go?
I don't know. Somebody told me that's what the song is.
Okay.
And then I was sitting out there one night, and that song started playing. And then a guy basically ran back to his room. And I thought, should I be out here? Is this okay?
Yeah.
And it was okay. Nobody ever said anything to me, but I had a great time.
All right. So they go to bed,
I don't know.
but then at 10 p.m. they play.
They play that, and then this guy came running, and I go, "How you doing?" And he goes, he weirdly said hey to me, and then went on in.
You know, at my grandfather's funeral, he was in the Air Force. They played taps at his funeral, and a guy held up a bugle. Well, I was looking. It was a fake bugle that just had a little button on it. So he was just holding it up, and he pushed a button, and it played it. And I think it's probably hard to find enough guys that play the bugle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it probably is.
There's
hard.
probably one left in the whole country that can play a bugle,
Yeah,
and that are also in the Air Force.
yeah.
You know, so it might not have been a real bugle, is what I'm saying.
And then I had an opener, Walter Campbell. He's a 20-year retired Air Force veteran. It was great. We had such a great time. It's a lot of fun.
Cool. And he's a comic?
He is a comic out of Baltimore,
Mm-hmm.
but is, kind of the Air Force guy. There are
Yeah,
a couple
okay,
of
yeah.
Air Force guys. They drive you to all the gigs and
Yeah,
that's awesome.
get you onto the base.
Yeah.
They have musicians and stuff too sometimes, or is it just
I think so,
comedians?
yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. It's like a USO tour where you don't have to leave the country.
It's nice because, it's guaranteed money. You don't
Yeah.
have to worry. I mean, if, like people, one of the shows, because I did the 2 Space Force venues, and then I did the Academy, the Air Force Academy.
Okay,
So I saw the Air Force football stadium.
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And, and that one was a 4:30 show, and it was our lightliest attended show. And people were apologizing about the light attendance. And I was just thinking, it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all could leave now if you want.
Yeah.
I don't care.
And, but this great. No, I like them. And, also people appreciate it. They're on military base. They're working, they're serving the country.
Yeah,
And then you get to, come in and entertain them.
yeah.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Well, it's a little late for that after you just kept emphasizing it's just all about the money.
Well, listen, everybody knows that nobody thinks it would be less genuine if I were like, I'm just doing it because I love people.
Yeah,
We're all doing it for the money.
yeah. I do it for the smiles on people's faces.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
It's a bonus that people do need laughter, and we
Yes.
get to provide that for them. It is a bonus.
Mhm.
But, let's be honest. If people were like, hey, will you come out to Colorado and do 3 free shows for us?
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to
I still get those emails. Yeah, Fort Collins, Colorado, $75, no hotel. Can you be here tomorrow? Nah.
But I had a couple of delays, too.
Did you forward that to me?
He's doing it. He's driving, though.
Yeah, I'm going to be out there this week.
But, I got a couple of delays on the way out there, and I thought I was going to miss the show. I showed up 30 minutes before the show started.
Wow. It's been crazy.
American Airlines
Flights.
is falling apart.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Southwest.
I'm Southwest.
Rises to the
I'm
top.
Southwest all the way now.
Well, Henry Cho had to cancel a show this weekend in Tucson because his flight from Nashville to Dallas got diverted to Little Rock.
On an emergency landing.
Emergency landing, engine failure.
Wow.
And he said he was doing a lot of praying
I bet.
till that plane landed. But yeah, that's pretty scary.
Wow, that is crazy. Did you talk to him at all? You called him and talked to him?
We texted.
Okay. Did he see like one of the engines go out or something?
No, he said the pilot just came on and announced that. And
You almost don't even need to tell the
I know.
passengers. You go, well, we got to land in Little Rock. We'll tell you why when we're on the ground.
Yeah.
I'd almost rather you tell me there's like a serial killer on board.
Yeah.
Then the engines have failed.
Yeah, I would go, we got a medical emergency. We have to land. That's what
Yeah.
I would do. But maybe you're not allowed to lie like that.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Maybe if the pilot goes, there's a medical emergency. I'm having a heart attack.
Dude, if you imagine making that announcement, you have to get like your tone of voice right before you make it. Because if you come on there and go, hey guys, hey, everything's fine. We're gonna you gotta like, ooh, okay. Hey everybody, we're gonna make it.
He's really cool, and then you see him parachute out of the plane. You see him in the window, flipping you off.
Oh, that's terrifying, man.
We have a medical emergency. Our engine's out, so we're all going to die.
Yeah.
But anyway, Henry landed
Tom
safely.
Hanks is making the movie for it later.
That's the worst part of all.
Anyway.
How did Tom Hanks go from one of the greatest actors of our time to the guy who does everything like that?
Mm-hmm.
I can answer that.
Okay.
When he snubbed you at the Ryman, that's when your attitude toward him changed.
I don't think he snubbed me.
Well, according to you, he didn't come up and talk to you afterwards after you did a joke about it.
Yeah, but
if he had come up and said, great set, you'd be like, Tom Hanks still got it.
That is all it would take for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, he didn't. So
For me, it was Saving Mr. Banks. You remember that movie where he plays like Disney or something? I go, it's too much now. What are we
Disney,
doing?
He's Mr. Rogers. He's the, I'm the captain.
He's
now.
an astronaut.
Yeah.
He's Sully. He's everybody.
He's got range.
Has he been the president in anything?
Has he been Garbage Man number 2?
No. Or number 1.
I don't think he has been the president in anything.
Well, that'll happen soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think he's too likable to play a president.
He was the everyman. That was his whole thing, right?
Still is.
Wow.
I don't think so. His image has been tarnished a bit over the years.
Tom Hanks has?
I think so. Because he keeps playing these.
What?
Just
Mr. Rogers.
You're the hero. We
Yeah,
get it.
yeah, exactly.
We get it. He's playing Gandhi next year.
I saw that.
I'd see that.
Yeah, I would go see him in Gandhi
Yeah.
just to see what the makeup looks like, huh?
Ben Kingsley played Gandhi.
He did, and I think it hasn't aged particularly well. Yeah.
Anyway, I was going to say I saw that Louis C.K. joke over the weekend about Goodwill Hunting.
Oh, it's such a great joke.
It is such a great joke.
You ever see that?
No.
He's talking about, Goodwill Hunting, the movie.
Yeah.
He's like a genius. He's like, Matt Damon wrote the movie.
Oh.
And he's like, first of all, I'm a genius. He's like, but I'm also tough. Like I fight people all the time.
I'm complicated.
So, yeah. It's just a great bit.
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. March is International Women's Day, guys. Well, I think it's International Women's Month, right? I don't think it's just the day. I think it's for the whole month. It's a time to celebrate the strength, care, and resilience women bring to every part of our life.
Right.
At work, in relationships, in families, and in the many roles they carry every day. When I think about a woman who's had a lasting impact on me, I think about Abigail Bargatze. Wait, what? She's someone who shows up for others in ways that really matter. All right. I need to start reading this copy before
Yeah.
the show. Okay, sure, Abigail, but also my wife and my mom. Cannot do anything without any of those women. But many women carry so much that their own emotional well-being can get overlooked. Taking time for yourself matters too. Therapy can help you reflect, set healthy boundaries, and find more balance in your life. BetterHelp connects you with licensed therapists and matches you with someone based on a short questionnaire about your needs and preferences. And if the match isn't right, you can switch therapists anytime. Your emotional well-being matters, Dusty. So find support and feel lighter in therapy.
No one's ever said that to me, and I appreciate that.
Well, you're welcome. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/Nate. That's betterhelp.com/Nate. Can I share some Nateland news with you guys?
I would love it. Let's get into it.
Dusty, can I share some with you?
Yes, please do.
This will be news to Dusty.
Brad Upton is recording a special.
Put the knife away. You can't hold a knife out.
March 29th at the Franklin Theater. It says here in Nashville, but we guys know it's actually in Franklin.
It's in Franklin. Yeah.
Yep. Tickets are still available. He was on season 2 of the showcase. We say it all the time, but Brad is so funny.
Very,
Very funny.
So go check that out.
One of the top dry bar guys, maybe the top.
Mm-hmm. Nateland presents the showcase season 4.
All right.
We hosted these, and they were all great. The first set is from Vince Carone.
Vince Carone. I hosted that show. Vince Carone, very funny. Had
Great
a
guy.
great set.
Very funny.
Excited to see it on film because I was in the room and it was hot.
Yeah. That debuts this Thursday at 7 o'clock Central on the Nateland YouTube channel. We're going to have a new comic every week. Vince came down from Chicago to film it. We had people from all over the country come in. Peter Wong drove. He was stuck in New York City and just shoveled his car out. And
we had a few from outside the States too. I mean, it's becoming a thing. People are coming in to do it. So make sure you check those out. They're all great comics and they're on there for a reason. So if you like us, if you like the world that we're in, you're going to like those guys too.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
And even if you don't like us, you may still like them.
Even if you hate us and you're like, I want to try something different. They are, they're different enough that you can enjoy them too.
Nateland produced Derek Stroop's Netflix special, Nostalgic, and it's out now.
It's out on Netflix.
I would check it periodically to see how it's doing in the top 10. It was always in there. Got up to number 6.
All right.
So Derek's killing it.
You know how I watch Netflix specials of my friends now? I have enough people that I know that have specials on the thing. I watch the first couple minutes, see how it looks, and then I scroll to the end to see if I'm a special thanks. And I'm not on Derek's, but I understand.
How many have you gotten?
Greg Warren thanked us by name at the end of the first Nateland special.
Okay.
He called us out. I opened for John Christ on Chris credited me. And I think you put Nateland or something as a special thanks on yours.
All right.
But I know I'm a part of that.
Yeah.
So I'll take the
And we
credit
were
for it.
running out of text.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Anyway, go check out Nostalgic on Netflix. Nate's Greatest Average American Game Show airs tonight, Wednesday, on ABC. Check your local listings for that. Now, I was watching last week, and the competition, Nate does these little competitions, not competition, challenges.
Yeah.
Where they have to guess how well
Predict how well he'll do at it. Yeah.
And then somebody guesses the over-under. So far, Nate has went under on every
He's
one,
underperformed every challenge.
Yeah. The challenge last week was answer a question from kindergarten all the way through senior year of high school.
So when was he done? Second grade?
First.
Wow. Greatest below average American.
Yeah. He got stumped on blue and yellow makes what color? And he said red.
No, he didn't.
Is that right?
Yeah. He's colorblind.
Yeah, but what is that?
Wait, is he colorblind?
Yeah.
Oh.
But what's that have to do with just knowing the answer? I can't see green by just looking at blue and yellow.
I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of Helen Keller type thing where if you can't see it, is it real to you?
Maybe. Maybe you're right.
He just food yellow makes what? Gray. That's what it is to me. Wow.
Is that how it is when you're colorblind?
There's all different kinds. Some just specific colors will look weird. I don't know if there's a straight up just black and white color.
How do we know if any of the colors look the same to us?
We asked this question a while ago. I can't remember, but they can.
Red is red to you, but what if your red's different than my red?
I almost don't want to know if yours is different because I like the way mine is right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a cooler red than me, maybe. What if my red's not as cool?
Do you think red's a cool color?
I like it.
You see a red Corvette, does that make you feel good?
In the 90s.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like a red convertible. Do you ever watch the movie October Sky?
I don't think so.
You would probably hate it now that I think about it. You know October Sky.
Tom Cruise?
No, that's a good guess.
Vanilla Sky.
Vanilla Sky. Yeah.
And I have seen that.
October Sky with Jake Gyllenhaal, and he plays Homer Hickam, who grows up in a coal mining town in West Virginia, and he ends up working at NASA building rockets.
Yes.
But there's a
From
scene.
a job that does something for people to a fictional science fiction.
Well, he only worked in the coal mine for about a month, and then he left. Okay. He left to build rockets and entered the science fair. Okay. And he won the national science fair with his rocket display.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a real guy. Homer Hickam.
Sounds real. Homer Hickam.
It is a real guy.
Yeah. Old Double H.
But there's a scene where they get a little defeated and they're like, why should we even enter the science fair? We got about a 1 in a 5 million chance of winning. And they're in the woods, just a bunch of hillbillies.
Yeah.
And then this dude pulls up with a beautiful woman in a red Corvette. And he asks them for directions and they drive away. And it was like, just seeing that, they were like, oh, they got inspired to kind of become more. But the color red was such a part. Anyway, the redness of it.
Yeah, like in The Matrix, the woman, isn't it the woman in the red dress?
And the red pill.
Yeah.
If you watch an M. Night Shyamalan movie, anybody wearing red is evil. It's like an evil color to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every movie?
If you watch like The Sixth Sense, especially, anytime there's the bright red. Do you remember the woman in The Sixth Sense? Tangent here. Sorry if anybody hasn't seen the movie. The mom that's slowly killing her daughter in The Sixth Sense. Remember, she's poisoning Misha Barton's her daughter.
Oh, yeah.
She, at their funeral, she's wearing a bright red dress.
Huh.
At their funeral. Everybody else is
I
wearing
would
black.
think wearing black, bright red at a funeral makes you evil. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
There was one movie where, I forgot what it's called, where they had to hide the color red because the monsters, came out.
That was another M. Night Shyamalan movie, The Village.
The Village, yes.
Yeah, where they said the color red would attract the beast that lives in the forest.
Yeah. Do you know that movie?
I don't think so.
I think you would agree with what they were actually trying to go for there.
Okay. The Village?
Yeah,
All right, I'll check it
you
out.
would like The Village, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
You would want to live there,
Okay.
I think.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I do want to live in a village.
But you want to be king of the village,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, for sure.
You look like you could be the Village People.
Yeah. You say I look like I could be?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got one more Nateland news here.
Yeah.
Dusty's memoir. We're having a good time.
All right.
It's on
Yeah.
sale.
Is
Where'd
that
the
a
book go?
copy you're going to bring there? How about that?
Is that what they call that?
Show it off.
Memoir?
A memoir?
I don't know
Okay,
why.
Yeah, here it is. We call it a...
Just call it a book.
Yeah, just call it a book.
Is it a collection of essays or what is it?
Well, this is not really it, but I'll read you a little piece from it. Okay, let's see. Growing Pains, how about this? The good times continued to roll for golf, the PGA Tour, IMG, and me. This is not the book. This is just a cover. But book will be out in November. Go ahead and get yourself
All right.
Go ahead and order it pre-sale, and that's what it'll look like.
But that's not what
That's not the book.
it'll read like.
When I hear memoir, I think there's going to be a whole chapter on
A
some
tell-all.
some transgressions in your life.
If you confess some things in there that you've never talked about publicly,
Yeah.
you're kind of an open book.
I did actually, though. I've saved a good part of my life that I don't talk about too much for the book.
Okay.
That's going to be fun.
All right.
I can't wait.
You guys probably know about
okay.
it, but
All right.
but I've never shared it though on a podcast, anything publicly about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some fun stuff.
All right. I like
It's a good book.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's a good book.
Should we get in these comments?
Let's do it.
I wouldn't write a bad book.
No, I don't think you would.
I wouldn't put it out.
I don't think you would either.
Well, let us decide if it's good or not.
Okay. You guys read? You guys readers?
Occasionally, I'll read a book.
Yeah.
My wife's always reading a book.
Oh, okay.
She's always in the middle of a book. As soon as that book's over, another one started.
Wow.
She finishes them.
All the time. She'll read 300 a year. Wow. Maybe not that many, but a lot.
My
Some
wife
people's one
reads
a
a
day.
lot too, and and I'm not as into it.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that's a shocker.
I
Just like writing
a-
them.
I like a video. I like a video.
Or is there going to be a video counterpart to this?
I hope to get that. Somebody sends me an article, I go, can you send it in a video? Can you get this down to a 3-minute TikTok for me? Because that's how I'm going to take it in.
I've always felt that about a book, that there's already been a movie about it. Like, why would I just watch the movie?
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
read the
I think
Harry Potters, right?
Doesn't the book usually come first?
It does. But sometimes they'll say, go read so-and-so, and they've already made a movie about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll just watch the movie for now.
Yeah.
And if I like that, I'll read the book.
Yeah.
Or just be satisfied with the movie.
You just put subtitles on.
Yeah.
It's basically reading
I'll
the
do
book.
it at the same time. Did you read the book? Well, I did have the subtitles on. Have you ever checked your bank statement and realized you were paying for something you completely forgot about?
All the time.
I know I have. I had one of those moments recently where I noticed a couple of subscriptions still charging me every month. Stuff I hadn't used in forever.
What were they?
Well, let's not get into it,
right.
but that's when I started using Rocket Money. It showed me exactly where my money was going, all in one place, and it immediately flagged subscriptions I wasn't using anymore. That's what I'm talking about. Being able to cancel unwanted subscriptions right inside the app with just a few taps saved me time and stopped those charges from quietly draining my account. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. You know, I just want to show the Rocket Money app and just what's going on with that. I mean,
Great UI.
Yeah, exactly.
What UI?
User interface.
Yeah, and that's it right there. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. A lot of people don't have a savings, so you need to grow it. Mm-hmm. You got to grow that thing. One of the things I like is how the app consolidates checking, savings, loans, and investments into a single dashboard to give users a clear view of their financial picture. Let Rocket Money help you finance goals faster. Join rocketmoney.com/Nate. That's rocketmoney.com/Nate. rocketmoney.com/Nate.
Who wants to read comments?
One of y'all two.
All right, I'll read them. Oh, I got new headphones. I just pulled it out. There it is. Okay. We do have new headphones, me and Aaron, if you guys haven't noticed.
Oh, I didn't notice.
And I'm really enjoying it. The headphone over the hat was killing me. And I've been doing it for, several years.
I just liked it for other reasons. Just my head's big and it hurts after a while.
Oh, okay.
It's clamped on there.
And your headphones broke, and that's why we had to get those. Because they didn't break. You thought your head was hurting. That the band on the headphone was just max capacity.
Do they feel good?
They feel great.
Yeah, well, that's good. They look bad on you, but I'm glad they.
No, I think it's a sharp.
Does it look bad on me?
I think
you
it's
can't
a
even
sharp
tell
look.
I'm wearing it.
Yeah, your hair covers yours up.
Yeah.
I think it's a sharp look. What are you talking about?
Okay.
It's about time this podcast saw my ears.
Okay, Montana comments. This first all the comments come from Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Apple Podcast reviews, and mail at natelandpodcast.com.
Or if you buy merch from any of us on Square, you can leave it in a comment on the Square app. And that'll expedite it to the top of the line. Can we get that going?
No.
I prefer Venmo payments.
Okay, yeah. If you Venmo at Real Aaron Weber with your comment, the higher the money, it's going to be at the very top of the comment.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Just like this first one. This comes from Aaron Cornwell.
Please don't do that, by the way. I'm just kidding.
No.
Well, I'm not going to say no. But Aaron Cornwell. Only 5 episodes in, and this is already my favorite podcast of all time. Keep up the great work, guys.
That's great.
Favorite
I appreciate that,
of any
Aaron.
podcast or favorite of the 5?
I don't know. Does she mean the episode? It's her favorite episode, or is it her favorite podcast?
I'm going to just lean on the positives and say
Podcast.
of all time.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what you're saying. Like, she's not talking about the episode. She's talking about this is my favorite podcast.
With only 5 episodes. And I'll say, Aaron, just prepare. There's going to be dips.
Yeah.
Right? Like, don't
It's
think-
only up from here, Aaron.
Yeah. Well,
I'm speaking to this Aaron and this Aaron.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, Angie Sickler.
It's a great name.
Sickler.
Sickler. You know Ryan Sickler? You ever do his
I do
podcast?
know Ryan Sickler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the man.
I have done his podcast, yeah. Fun fact about Montana. Up until 1999, the speed limit signs along the highways simply read, "Drive what is wise and prudent,"
That's incredible.
meaning you couldn't get a speeding ticket on highways until 1999. It was crazy but fun.
Wow.
I love that. It's still 75 On the highway from from Billings to Butte, 75.
But it used to be just feel it out.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
I love it.
I go 55.
I was driving on the interstate this weekend. I'm going 80. I'm getting passed by people.
Yeah.
And so everybody's speeding out here.
I know. I love it. Whenever I see police pulling people over for speeding these days, I go, this town must have no crime.
You're wasting resources on somebody getting to work faster, trying to stimulate the economy.
Manda Arnold. Oh, Manda.
Just Manda.
I guess it's probably Amanda, I was thinking, but they just go by Manda.
Manda show. Amanda show. Amanda Bynes.
I was thinking about Amanda.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
Sorry.
Y'all don't know what I'm talking about.
No.
This is gold, dude. Keep going.
After a very long week and an even longer day spent mostly at the ER with my 91-year-old grandfather, watching Aaron get teased about reading a book about General Custer, thinking it would be about pie, and then Dusty buying Brian's lie about his venue being haunted, made me literally laugh out loud.
That's great.
It's good to know some things never change. Thanks so much for giving all of us a place to go and decompress at the end of a rough day. It means more than you know. And that's why we do it. And the money. But
thank you, man.
No, that is nice. And I hope your grandfather's okay.
Yeah.
He's 91 in the ER. That sounds serious. I feel like you really just glazed over that or glossed over that.
Glossed.
Yeah. Glazed would be like highlighting it.
Well, she mentioned a lot about him, but I cut that part out.
Okay.
I was trying to get to the stuff about us. Why would I put in a comment of details about her grandfather?
That's true, though. It's already was too long.
Yeah.
Amanda should wrap it up like she did her name. You know what I mean? Simplify it a bit.
Yeah. Let's trim the edges.
I'm like, I don't care about your grandfather. Just get to the stuff about us.
Okay. Smith family. This is coming from the whole family here. How can Aaron be a true Braves fan and not know who Bob Horner is?
I was born in the 21st century, the end of it. No, I'm kidding. And I know Bob Horner. Sometimes it's fun to act like you don't know stuff. And I wasn't thinking. My mind wasn't in Braves mode at the time. Also, I don't really remember this happening.
I don't know who Bob Horner is, and I'm guessing we talked about it on the podcast, but I don't know who that is.
I'll refresh you.
And
you wore your retro Braves.
Oh, okay. And you said I look like Bob Horner.
Yeah.
And then I said he looked like Chick Corea.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
I didn't know who either of those guys were.
Shout out to the Smith family. They're a great family, if that's the family I'm thinking of.
I think they make sausage.
not the guys I'm talking about.
All right.
Maybe these guys do.
Okay. All right, here we go. Jessica Parker. I believe Jessica Parker is a friend of mine. I also went to high school with a Jessica Parker.
Also, I'm a fan of Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, yeah. Brian and Dusty duet should be a new part of each episode. The Legend of Woolly Swamp was great.
And I'm going to veto that right off the top.
It was good, though. I'm going to be honest with you. I got a lot of messages about that video.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I got a lot of country music friends, and gosh. I was just chatting with the guy about that a lot. It stimulated a whole conversation about how great Charlie Daniels was.
Oh, that's nice. Let's try to do that once every few months.
And me and my friend were sending each other voice memo texts
just singing the
different Charlie Daniels songs.
That's fun.
Yeah. Stroker Ace, you know that one? Stroker Ace was born to race. He had a mean streak 10 feet wide. You don't know that one?
My bank is...
Come on, Brian.
No, I know it. Yeah, I know it. There was a movie, Stroker's Ace.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
Why listen to the song when you can watch the movie?
No, I listen. My bank is Truist, and every time I go online, I say, "Call up Truist on the telephone.
Oh.
Send them a letter in the mail. Tell I'm hung up in."
It's tough to do at Regions.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jessica
Parker. Yeah.
Matt Smith. You all forgot to mention Big City by Merle Haggard. Also appreciate the Charlie Daniels references. He called them Talking Blues. Another song where he did that was Every Time I See Him. Every time I see him, he just barely getting by. Something like that. I don't know that one as well. But Big City by Merle Haggard is great.
It is great.
Turn me loose and set me free somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming for me. Yeah, those are great.
Aaron?
And keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Okay, I believe in that too. All right, so thank you for those. That's Montana comments. I feel like we lost a little steam on these singing, but
Big City, turn me loose
and
and set me free.
All right, here we go. Bryce Dorn. This is Air Travel Comments, the episode with Fiona Cawley. So many laughs this episode, and what a perfect first guest. I would like to emphasize Aaron's natural ability for impressions. Oh. He always amazes me, and his turkey was spot on. I would like to request the crew to give their best animal impression.
That's so funny. I do impressions. Who do you do? Trump, Obama? No. Just a turkey.
Did you do a turkey?
I don't remember doing.
I don't even remember that either.
Yeah.
Can you do a turkey now for us, though? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. You'd be like, that turkey's sick. Don't shoot that turkey. You get the whole family sick on that thing. You're skipping Thanksgiving this year.
It's got rabies.
That thing's joking.
It's a rabid turkey.
Got hit by a car.
Yeah, just wait on it to die on its own.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's good. All right.
I got to tell you, I was in Lexington. The hotel is right next to Comedy Off Broadway.
Love that hotel.
It's about 100 yards from the club, right?
Love that hotel.
In between the hotel and the club is a pond populated by aggressive geese.
Mm-hmm.
And they got 2 white swans that are kind of the alpha males, and they kind of control things.
Yeah.
And they're aggressive, and they wait by the door. And there are signs in the hotel warning geese are aggressive. We had to deal with them all weekend.
Wow.
They'll run right up to you, be like, what you got? We found the strategy we ended up doing was we got goldfish from the bar. Goldfish, the snack. No.
Yeah. Not the real fish.
We didn't reach into their fish tank in the lobby. We got goldfish and just kind of had to like throw it at them just to get to the club.
I love that. I like an obstacle course.
Terrified of geese.
Yeah.
They are.
I've been chased by a goose before.
Exactly. I mean, they're scary. Birds scare me.
I always Uber to the club.
Do you Uber there?
From the hotel?
Yeah.
You can see
so close to.
You can see it out your window.
I think it's like the same complex. Right? Yeah.
It is, but
But you do have to go down and you kind of have to cut through that outdoor restaurant.
Kind of.
It's not a straight line.
If it's in the summer, there will be tables out there eating.
It's not a straight line, but it's all downhill. I mean,
Not on the way back.
on the way back.
That's when I take an Uber.
Uber back to the hotel.
Yeah, because it's nighttime too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
exactly.
scary.
Get you.
And those geese out there can get you.
Where are you headed? Right there.
Yeah. Okay, Cluetta. I like that name. Cluetta.
Clue is a great name.
Yeah, Clue in. Dusty playing airplane with sound effects. Totally awesome. I guarantee he's an awesome father. My dad would play with us kids and have sound effects and do different voices with puppets, and I loved it. God bless you, Dusty. You are such a joy to watch.
Wow.
This
very
comment
nice.
would have almost been better had one of you read it to me.
Yeah. Because you read it in that insincere voice.
Yeah.
So when it's a nice compliment about you, it sounds,
I appreciate it. I do play with my kids, but my kids love to go. They go, talk. They'll bring up like a Ninja Turtle and they'll go, talk for this guy.
Oh, that's fun.
And I go, get out of here. No, I do talk.
I go, get out of here. I'm working.
But I'm just on Instagram.
Go get your mom to do it.
Yeah, I do say that. Hannah is actually better at playing with toys with the kids.
Really?
She used to do improv, like kid improv.
Oh, so it's all just a big scene.
Yeah. I'm better. I'm pretty good at it. But the other day we were playing and she's like, here, I'll have mommy duck or whatever. You take daddy and have him talk. And I said something. She said, no, daddies would have a deeper voice. I was just talking in my normal voice. So that hurt a little bit.
Yeah. You go, I'm your dad.
Yeah.
J Mill. I think if Helen Keller would have had Fiona's mom, her scam wouldn't have lasted that long. I think that's spot
a fair
on.
point.
That is spot on.
Mm-hmm.
J Mill. That's spot on. Jeff Goodall. I am 6'4" and near 300 pounds. All right, take it easy, Jeff. Most public stalls are not meant for us. I am sure Aaron can relate.
Jeez. I don't think he's talking about his height either.
Yeah. So I routinely use the larger handicap stall for no other reason than comfort. In my 57 years, I have never exited a stall to find a handicapped user waiting for me. Even if I did, I feel being handicapped does not eliminate you from having to wait for a stall.
I agree with that, but I think the scenario she was talking about was it was an empty bathroom, and the only one that was occupied was somebody was in the handicap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, Jeff, what person is waiting outside for a 6'4", 300-pound, 57-year-old man? You say, you let that guy take it. You go, I'll pee my pants.
Well, you don't know how big the guy is through.
You can see it through that crowd. You can hear the toilet struggling.
Yeah.
He looks 57.
Yeah. He's singing old-timey songs in there. He remembers when Horse with No Name came out.
Yeah, what's he singing? Bread? I think that guy's in his 50s.
Bread's good. You like bread?
I love Bread.
I do too.
It's my mom's favorite band.
I love
We
Bread.
had the album The Best of Bread.
Yeah.
So good.
I have that album
Is this
too.
like General Custer book you
No,
bought?
I knew it was a band.
Guitar Man?
Yeah. Oh, Guitar Man, Diary.
Dusty, I made a funny joke and you kind of shut
Yeah,
it
it was
down
good.
there.
It was
People tell me I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Diary and Aubrey. That's a good one too.
Aubrey's a great song.
Yeah.
Diary might be the saddest song of all time. You know the song Diary by Bread?
Well,
I think so.
It's this guy
Maybe if I heard it.
finds.
it's
this
his
guy-
own fault though.
Well, hold on. It's the guy. Let me explain the plot of it. This guy's in love with this girl. And he walks up and he finds a diary from the girl that he's in love with. And he starts reading
I bet
it.
this goes well.
And he's like, oh my God, she's in love with me too.
Mhm.
So he's flipping through it and he starts imagining this life that they're going to have together. He's like, I can't believe this woman's also in love with me. I'm in love with her. And then he gets to the end and he realizes it's about somebody else. And then his conclusion at the end is, well, this whole life that I've imagined for the two of us, I hope you now get to have that with that guy.
Oh,
And that's the kind of
right.
the kind of weak man that would be reading a woman's diary in the first place.
Yeah, it is an invasion of her privacy too.
Yeah,
Well-
you're so weak. You're reading her diary, and then at the end, you're like, "Well, I hope you have a good life." It's like, why don't you step up your game?
I would read her diary, but I would never think. I would
You
never assume it's about me.
you, yeah.
I'm like, I want to see who she's into, so I can get that guy out of the picture.
You never read the diary.
Okay.
Come on, guys. Oh,
our old pal.
Nancy Johnson.
Nancy Johnson.
I went on the Nateland cruise and I fell down the steps at the Stardust Theater and ended up having to come home with a boot on. When I got to the airport, they made it very difficult for me to get through security. I had to take my boot off and stand up in the scanner.
That seems crazy.
They scanned me with a bar and patted me down. They never would tell me why. Finally, they just said, go on through. Well, this started off funny, and not to laugh at you falling down the steps, but that is funny. And then
We all saw you on the cruise. We knew about it ahead of time.
and you're our best friend.
Yeah.
But knowing how much I dislike the TSA, this enrages me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry you had to go through that, Nancy.
Yeah.
Because when I think about someone causing trouble on a plane, I always think of Nancy Johnson.
Yep.
I always think if Nancy gets on this plane, there's a risk it's going to get hijacked.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that boot off and then not give it back.
Yeah. Good work, boys.
I hope you're doing better, Nancy.
Yeah, me too.
Elliot Carey. Dusty is once again onto something with the wired headphones. Look at LeBron James and other athletes who can afford all the new tech, but are choosing wired headphones. They know something we don't. And that is true. Because this is why, let me tell you.
You look to LeBron James for stuff like that?
Every time, because LeBron James has read the first page of every book.
Yeah.
And there's video evidence of that. And that's my kind of reading.
I don't know what you're talking about there.
Well, LeBron's been filmed several times reading a book while giving an interview, and every time he's on like page 1.
Oh, really? I've never seen that.
Dude, the best clip he has Malcolm X's biography.
Yeah.
And they go, why don't you tell us a little bit about the book? He goes, he was an amazing man. A lot of the stuff he talked about, still relevant today. So he was just an amazing man.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, well, give us one thing.
And if you can get all that from page 1, that's a smart guy.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah. I think I get it. I think I get the gist.
Yeah.
But this is, listen.
Do you remember when he said his favorite movie was The Godfather? And they go, what's your favorite scene? He goes, man, there's just too many, man. There's too many it's a lot of good scenes. And they go, why don't you just name one? Man, it's not really up to me. They're all good.
I got to agree with him again. I mean, it's a good movie and it's long. To narrow it down, it's like asking what your favorite song is. I mean, who can do it?
Well, you do it all the time.
Well, I got so many.
LeBron, make a top 5 list.
Yeah, okay, well, I think if they give him some prep time and let him come back, I think he could do a top 5.
There was an episode of Seinfeld where George joined a book club and they were supposed to read Breakfast at Tiffany's and he didn't read it, but then he found out there's a movie. So he's like, I'm just going to go rent the movie before our meeting, but the movie's checked out at the video store. So when the cashier turns around, he flips around to see the address of who checked out the movie and goes to their house and asks if he can watch the movie with them. It's just like a father and
I
daughter.
remember that episode. That's so funny because it's just a plot that makes 0 sense now. You know
but
what
it
I
did
mean?
then.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I mean, going to the video store and a movie you want to see already been checked out was a major issue.
Wow. It was. And then you
Happened
would get something else that you didn't even want to see. And then it would end up being good.
But if you heard some thumps in the Dropbox, I mean, people would linger around the Dropbox.
Waiting for somebody to drop off.
Yeah.
Yeah. 12 Angry Men or whatever you were on.
Shawshank Redemption, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some thumps in the Dropbox.
Yeah. All right.
But guys, I'm saying, let me tell you about the wired headphones, though.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I want to hear about it.
Because when you talk on your
Sounds like
phone,
an ad read.
well, you guys, you wouldn't let me do it.
Go ahead.
But when you talk on your phone, signals are coming into this phone from somewhere, right? And then you hold that to your head. Now it's hitting your head.
Right.
So if you're using wired headphones, now your phone's down here and it's just transmitting through here.
It's just hitting your knees.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But if you're using Bluetooth, all the signal going to the phone, going right to your ear.
So you don't use Bluetooth ever?
Never, not anymore.
Not even in your car or anything? You don't have
well,
Apple CarPlay?
I do use it in the car,
So,
but
yeah, you're
listen,
getting destroyed.
I'm not
with
saying
it.
you can escape it,
Right.
but don't add to
There's
it.
a 5G tower right outside this club.
Yeah, and I won't live around them. I'll move. You build a 5G tower in my house, I'll move.
Well, they put one up by that Dollar General right there, and Dollar General closed pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Now it's a guitar shop right there.
yeah.
Some of those strings are going to start
Dollar
snapping.
General gets it.
Yeah.
Dollar
Well, I
General knows what's
think
up.
it went out of business.
Well, now we know why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Let's see here.
For real though, when I was looking for houses,
Mhm.
I would go to a neighborhood, and if they had those up, I'd go, I don't want to live right here.
Yeah. I get it.
A cell tower?
Yeah,
Yeah.
5G tower.
I don't know.
How
that
do you know it's 5G?
I don't know that it's doing
You
anything.
can feel it.
but it seems it just doesn't feel
You
right.
can feel it radiating your body a little bit.
I'm not
Maybe.
into it. Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
there is some amount of radiation in the phones.
Sure.
And what's a good amount for you? How much radiation do you like to take in?
I think the second I feel it,
Yeah.
that's when I'm out. We got some
Okay.
packages here. Brian, you want to set up what's going on, what's happening right here?
It's Adrian's birthday. Happy birthday, Adrian.
Is it really?
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Wow.
So we got him a
Okay.
cake? Was there a cake today?
No, these are presents for him, but we're going to open them.
All right.
Um,
Give me one with some tape.
Yeah. Yeah, I might need your weapon here in a second. We got some packages. Well, these are the producers got us these.
oh, yeah. The producers got us these. These are not Adrian's birthday gifts, but happy birthday, Adrian, by the way. I'm jealous of your perfect hair. And
Adrian's Jack, too.
I know he is. I was about to
Yeah.
say that, but I didn't want to sound.
Hey,
All right, let me go first
Okay.
because I have no idea.
But these are designed to kind of get the ball rolling.
This week's episode is about grocery stores.
Grocery stores.
And I've got, what have I got here, Tristan? Thank you.
Which one is that?
Thanks for your order.
Safeway.
Safe Quick. And then.
So that is a pin that Safeway used to give out.
I can't open it.
They award milestones of 5 years, 10 years, 15 years employment. Safeway is one of the first grocery stores.
So they would give this to employees?
You need a knife, Brian?
Appreciation for hard work.
Nah, I think I'm good. Thank you. I've lost interest. Okay.
Yeah, we're off to the races. It's in a little plastic container. But
You mean to work it while you're talking?
These are employees of Safeway would get these for 1 year of service, 3 years, 5 years of service.
I like that. I like to
that
see
too.
like my server. I like to see how long.
I like to know if who I'm talking to
Yeah.
has any power or can do whatever
Yeah.
you need them to do. That's pretty cool. Right there. That's a 5-year Safeway pin. Right there. 5 years of service to a Safeway. One of the first grocery stores in America.
Yeah, it was one of the first.
You know, whenever I've worked for a company for 5 years and they give me something like that, I really feel appreciated.
Wow, a pin? And I still got to pay for my uniform? Yeah, all right, cool. I hope it's part of a package of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they give you a little slice of sheet cake or something like that. Or maybe some of the cinnamon buns that went bad in the bakery. They go,
Now that's
put
that's
a candle
bonus.
in them.
Yeah.
5 years.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
What do you have?
I have, Tristan, maybe you can tell me a little bit about it. This is an old,
Yeah, it's a stamp saver.
this is a stamp
Ooh.
saver. Brian, you grew up on these. What do these do?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I think you get. I don't know either. But
It says you can fill any page in this book with 50. I don't even know what are these stamps?
So you could there's stamps that you can collect from grocery stores, gas stations, and drugstores, and you'd save them up to redeem merchandise at those places.
Whoa.
It's kind of
Okay.
like a rewards program.
Kind of like if you got a card punched,
Yeah.
after a certain amount, then you would get something. So this is just like collecting stamps, I guess.
Okay, and then you redeem them for something, free groceries or something like that?
Yeah, different types of merchandise. This was done in the 50s through 70s.
Through the 70s.
Wow. So this is with Top Value stamps, you choose from a bigger selection of gifts. Every year, Top Value works harder to bring you more gifts and more desirable gifts than any other stamp plan. So all these places would have a stamp plan like this, and this was like
Right.
before everything was digitized. This was their kind of reward program.
back in the good old days.
Back
was
in the
the
good old days. Doesn't have the year on this. 1966.
That's
wow.
that's when my granddad died.
All right.
Just telling you, he died though. It's probably his book. Just got it.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, and then I got we had these grocery stores a lot in South Carolina. Is Piggly Wiggly.
All right.
I'm big on the pig, and look at that
Is that what they would say?
little meat there.
I'm big on the pig?
Big on the pig.
If you didn't know, Piggly Wiggly was the first self-service grocery store.
Wow.
Before that, you had to ask a clerk to hand you your items, and they would shop for you.
I believe it started in Memphis, didn't it?
Whoa.
Yeah, Memphis, 1916.
So
All right.
before that, a grocery store is you'd walk up and there's a guy behind a counter and he would grab what
A
you
pig.
wanted.
Yeah, exactly.
Humanoid like pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're listening,
hybrid.
Dusty's
Yeah.
holding a sign that says Piggly Wiggly, have it all. Dusty's promoting pork.
No, that's beef there.
No, you would never kill and eat that guy.
No, the pig is serving you beef because even the pig knows.
Yeah.
I
He's
see.
saying eat more beef like
Yeah,
the Chick-fil-A.
Exactly. You ever see barbecue restaurants where they have a pig with a knife and fork out there?
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Roberts has a joke about that.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, mine's not a joke.
His joke is you never drive by a Chinese restaurant and see a kitten on the sign.
Oh,
Jeez.
come on, Rick. You're going to get Rick canceled on this
That's a wild.
one.
That's really cool. I'd like, just keep that one. The whole
That
hang
is
that
cool.
up.
We gotta hang that up. Put that over. I was gonna say put it over a framed picture of Brian, but we don't have one yet in this. But we will when the special comes out. Have you thought of? Hold on, come on, I lost you there. I was just Brian, come back and play with.
There is a framed picture of Brian right here, though.
Oh yeah. Put it over that. Have you thought?
I don't know why you're looking at me. I mean,
Maybe some support, some
Well,
help.
I just said there's a framed picture of Brian right here.
Yeah.
One where they call me by different B names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was more care and detail that went into that picture than any picture on this wall.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Now, Brian, have you thought of a name for the special yet? Is that something that you'll, None of these things are the priority, obviously. We talked about what you're wearing, all that kind of stuff. But
Right.
but you always think about it a little in the back
A little
of
bit.
your
I mean,
head.
yeah, I feel like you asked me that last week,
Mhm.
and I said we're having a good time, but I don't think that's what it'll be called.
I think you should. I think
do
you
we're
should
having a
do it.
bad time. Would be
Having a breakfast time.
that doesn't even make sense as a sentence.
Well, there's everybody's got to have some breakfast time at some time.
Yeah.
You do. Embassy Suites, by the way, great breakfast.
Omelets.
Yeah, they got an omelet station. They got all kinds of stuff.
You know what I like about that Embassy Suites? It almost feels like a motel in a way because the door, like the way the doors are on the inside, so it's obviously not a motel. It's a very nice place. But inside, the doors are like, it's so open. The doors are like on the outside.
It's the way a lot of those Embassy Suites are, where it's like the lobby goes all the way up to the top of the.
I'm a big fan because you can sit in your room and look out the window at people passing by.
Every time I've been there, and this weekend was no exception. I didn't do any of that. But every time I've been there, there's been some kind of youth sports travel ball team there. And these dads, they're always just like chilling out in the outside of your room on one of the lobbies on the floor, being like, man, Cooper didn't have it today, man. Cooper did not have it today, man. He's got to get that fastball under control. These kids are like 9. You know, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, every time you go down the elevator, there's like 20 kids piling on, going to some event.
We were talking about it. Jay Flake was with me. He was on Nateland, a show that's not related to this one at all. But he was an umpire. He was telling me he had a really funny. Some guy kept yelling at him that he was making bad calls, and he turned around. And he goes, "Hey man, we need people like you." He goes, "No, I'm serious. If you go to TSSAA.org, you can sign up. We need people like you." He kept saying to the guy, because the guy was yelling the whole game.
Yeah.
Bad call, bad call. He goes, "Hey man, we need people. That was a good call you made."
Oh,
he just
as if to say you could sign up to be a referee or an umpire.
It was just he just kept saying like, "Dude, great, you're so good at this. You should be an umpire. You should be an umpire."
Yeah,
I thought it was such a funny way to handle it.
Yeah.
We need people like you, man.
What if that guy got hired and then Jay Flake got fired?
Well, that would have backfired pretty hard.
And then Jay could go and sit in the bleachers and go, "Bad call."
Yeah, because that's happened to me. I've told somebody in the audience, like, "Hey, dude, talking. You want to try to say something funny?" And then he'll say something much funnier.
He gets a huge laugh from the audience.
I'm like, "Well, shut up." Sorry, I asked.
That's why I don't like crowd work.
Well, today.
Yeah, let me just say that
All right.
before you get started, I want to set this up. Next week, Dusty's going to lead the topic discussion about something near and dear to his heart.
We're giving Brian a break,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Did you know this was happening?
I did know, but hearing it,
Now it's real.
a little pit in my stomach.
And this week, you're leading the topic about something near and dear to your heart.
Grocery stores.
Take it away, Aaron.
We're talking about grocery stores, which was covered on Nateland, but I think we can attack it from a different angle.
All right.
I think we all like grocery stores.
I love them.
We love them. I like thinking about them. I like talking about it. I love the machinery of a grocery store, just the way it operates.
It's not like the forklift.
Well, I like all that too.
Yeah.
I've never operated a forklift, but I feel like I'd be good at it.
I think so too.
You see those guys
built
that
for
are that. You got a real forklift body. You can get picked up by one or operate one. But you see those guys that can like unscrew a bottle cap with the corner of a forklift. There are guys that are that precise with it. I feel like I could maybe get to that level.
Be like remote control.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how grocery stores operate. I saw this picture at a marketing class in college. And if you're listening, I'll describe it. It's an overhead shot of a grocery store. looking down onto the shelves. Just an overwhelming amount of products on here. All different companies, SKUs, colors, thousands of things competing for your attention. Right?
I'm going to admit something here. When you showed that picture, I thought this was like a magazine stand with a lot of small things like gum.
I did too.
And stuff like that for sale.
Oh, because you
but once you describe it,
yeah, it comes to life.
Yeah, I think we got the pasta aisle right there.
Yeah.
In the front. I think this is like dog food here in the front of the picture. But it's just
where'd you take this at?
I didn't take this picture. It's out my bedroom window right here. I see a picture like this, and you think all of these different products, they want you to buy their thing, right? But how do you stand out in something this crowded? There's so much going on. You're so overly stimulated. The grocery store is a battlefield for your attention and your eyeballs and your money, right? So I always think when you're in a grocery store, you're being poked and prodded and manipulated in all these different ways to try to get you to do what they want you to do. So if you think about it like that, they're very interesting. So what I want to do today is just go ahead.
I sold pesticides for a long time.
So you spent a lot of time in stores like this.
Doing like this stuff. Yeah, getting up.
I was going to say I learned some terms from Dusty and Greg Warren, like end caps.
Yeah,
right.
I didn't even know what that was.
Clip strips.
Yeah.
Well, I want to lean on your expertise and your stuff as we walk through this.
All right.
What I want to do is just walk through metaphorically a trip to the grocery store.
All right.
And talk about every step along the way.
She had some popcorn.
Get it at the grocery store.
Yeah.
How often do you guys go to a grocery store? How often do you think you go?
I go about once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah.
Average American, once every 4.7 days.
Wow.
So a little over once a week.
Yeah, I'm married, so my wife goes, probably more than I do now, but also on the road. I might hit the grocery store on the road. I mean, I love walking in a grocery store.
Are you efficient when you go in there? Are you in and out, or do you think that you like to meander around?
Depends, but I can
depends on what's going on at home.
I can be a bit of a meanderer. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Brian?
I go. My wife writes a list down. She's really good about making lists as we go, like for stuff that we need. Where I always just say, "Oh, I need to remember to get so and so," and then I get to the store and I'm like, "What was it I needed?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's really good at lists.
Yeah.
I get to the store. I'm the main grocery shopping person in our family.
Okay.
And I get to the store, and then I look at the list to see how long it is to help me determine if I'm going to do a cart.
Right.
Or
we're going to get to that. You're jumping way ahead in the process.
All right.
By the way, 75% of people walk in the store with a list.
Wow.
3 out of 4 people walk in with a plan, but almost everybody ends up grabbing more things than was on their list. So that means whatever system they're using, it's working.
Yeah.
Impulse purchases are almost unavoidable. You're always going to grab something.
Aren't you supposed to not go in on an empty stomach?
That's what they say. You're always going to spend more if you go in when you're hungry, whether you realize it or not.
Yeah.
So you should go in with if you want to avoid spending more than you planned on, go in completely full and
hit a buffet before.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you go in, you maybe grab a little box of chicken on the way. You get a little box of chicken.
Have something to eat while you're walking through the grocery
little
store.
Hawaiian rolls.
Yep.
Just take the bag up there and go, I ate these while I was shopping.
I've scanned an empty bag before. I totally done. I scanned an empty bag and an empty Diet Coke.
Yeah.
And I had it while I was walking.
That's all you had.
Average.
You just took to it.
He went in there.
Ate it walking to the register.
He went in there to cool off.
The average length of a grocery store trip for Americans, 40 minutes.
Wow.
Which feels long to me.
Yeah.
Much faster.
But I think a lot of people are spending time in there. Can you guess the peak time, the most busy time of the week and the day for grocery stores across America?
I would say Saturday morning.
Saturday is right. Saturday at 1 o'clock is typically the busiest time.
I didn't even get to guess, but I would have said Friday at 5.
And then the family of 4 in America spends on average $1,000 a month on groceries. So the point being, billions and billions of dollars are at stake here.
Mm-hmm.
So almost nothing happens by accident in a grocery store. Everything is by design, starting at the very beginning. So you guys I'm based on, I know where we live. You guys all drive to the grocery store. Is that correct?
Yeah.
88% of Americans drive to the grocery stores. Average distance, 4 miles. So we're all driving there, which means your first step is going to be finding a parking spot.
Yeah.
Now, where do you guys get your groceries from usually? I'm a Kroger guy. It's
I used to be
closest
Kroger. My Kroger just got torn down. So
Oh, man.
That was a good Kroger too.
now
It wasn't a murder Kroger?
Bellmead Kroger.
no,
The Bell Mead's not a murder Kroger.
no, I used to live near the murder Kroger.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? A lot of cities have a murder Kroger.
I know. Atlanta does.
Yeah. So whatever the bad Kroger is in your town, it gets labeled the murder Kroger. But
And
no,
it's not even that good of a turn of phrase, too. It doesn't even really rhyme.
I do think people are getting killed there, though.
I think they earned the name.
Yeah.
I just wish it was a little more
Yeah.
clever. You know?
but now I go to Publix.
Publix is a good spot. Or do you?
I go to Publix too. Publix is where I go in Hermitage and Mount Juliet. I'll hit them both. I like to switch it up. But you know what? I like Trader Joe's.
Mm-hmm. A lot goes into the parking lots. Trader Joe's is famous. It's famous for having notoriously small parking lots.
That one in the West Side,
Mhm.
or wherever by
It's on the west.
that's such a bad parking
It
lot.
is a bad parking lot, but a lot of that is intentional, the way that they've set up. Typically, Trader Joe's are in densely populated urban areas. They're like in the city.
Mhm.
So they don't really have the space, or it's super expensive to have large parking lots. But also the Trader Joe's, the stores themselves are super small. So if they have a small parking lot, that will kind of create customers going in at the right level of efficiency.
And it looks,
store.
and if it looks busy,
It always looks busy.
you don't want an empty parking lot
No.
going. There's nobody. That's like a line in a restaurant.
Every time, dude.
You want,
You drive by Trader Joe's, you're like, it's popping
Yeah.
over there. What is happening?
especially Columbus, Ohio, during COVID, they made people wait outside. There was a line.
They were controlling how many people were in the store at once. Dusty and I are walking to the club. Dusty walks in, he goes, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Just seen them lined up
Yeah.
outside there.
With their mask on.
Now, what's the opposite of that? You have a Walmart parking lot, enormous, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Walmart has designed all of their parking lots very intentionally where you can always see the store from where you're parked. Now, what they've done is determined that people will not complain about how far away they had to park from the store as long as they could see it the whole time. It creates the illusion of I'm very close to it, right? So Walmart's, they're all designed. If you look at the layout of them, they're all kind of set up where the store is always visible.
I was trying to think of a grocery store though that I couldn't see it.
Well, even places like if something's in a city
Yeah.
and you have to park like around the corner,
Uh-huh.
it might be a shorter distance than if you were at the back of a Walmart parking lot, but it feels like, wow, what an inconvenience.
Sure.
I'm like
Sure.
around the corner from it.
Yeah, I don't want to go out back.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah.
Costco, we all love Costco.
Yeah.
Costco's not really, it's not my daily or like go-to, but I'll go every once in a while
Love Costco.
to get stuff. The Costco parking lots, they have the extra wide spaces in the parking lots. Have you noticed that?
I have not.
Yep. They got a little, like the line in between spots is like 2 or 3 feet wide.
Oh.
And what that does is that encourages you to, oh, dude, let's stock up. Let's load this car full of stuff. I'm
Yeah.
gonna very easily open all the doors and just start cramming stuff in the car.
Yeah.
So,
And plus, larger people can go and
100%.
park comfortably.
Look, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you bang your door into somebody else's car in the Costco parking lot, you meant to do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to get ahead of you.
No,
but
go ahead.
when you guys go, what's your parking strategy? Are you going to look for the closest space to the door, or are you going to look for some little room on each side?
I don't mind a little bit of I'll park in the back. I like empty space on either side of me.
Uh-huh.
Especially if I have the baby with me in the
Uh-huh.
car seat, that complicates everything.
Yeah.
But I want to park straight in front of the door. I want to walk in. So whatever that row is, I'll go in the back of that. I don't know why. I don't even think that even makes
I
sense.
like to try to
but
park near the buggy corral
okay, right next to it.
because if there's a buggy in there and get my kid out.
You call it a buggy, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I get my kid out, put them right in the buggy, put them both in there, and then go in. And Costco gets that side by side
Yeah.
kid seating.
Right.
And then I can, when I get done, take the kids out, load them in, push the buggy in,
Love it.
be done. You don't call it buggy?
I call it a shopping cart.
Oh, you do.
But I know what you mean when you say
you?
buggy. It's just
I
kind
was
of
sitting here
interesting.
thinking because I know them both. I think I say buggy.
It feels Amish to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they're called buggies too.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a horse pulling it, but
So you walk in, you
Yeah.
grab a shopping cart. It's the first thing you do, right?
yes.
Would it surprise you, Dusty, that over the last 20 years, shopping carts have doubled in size?
Wow.
They've doubled in the last 20 years.
Wow. That is surprising.
Now, what
Yeah.
that's done is it's caused a 40% increase in spending on average.
Ah.
Because the way your mind works is that you want to fill that shopping cart up. The larger the cart is, the more permission you give yourself to buy more stuff. And you kind of look stupid with a huge shopping cart with like one thing in it, right?
Yeah. You look lazy.
And your 1975, they've tripled in size since then. Since 1975. Isn't
my
that
day-
crazy?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I wasn't shopping when 1975, but my mom was. But it seemed like with that logic, they wouldn't even give you the little baskets to get stuff in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even then, though, that's for the people that are not going to get a cart, but they want to breeze through. It's like, let's give them a little something. That
Yeah.
way they can still take a few things.
Kroger used to have, I don't go to Kroger anymore, but they have the small little in between
Yeah,
basket.
the kinda
But there's so
in-between
few
one.
of them. They disappear. I think people take them home with them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
The little, yeah.
little-
It's got one on the top, one on the bottom.
yeah.
But even if you look at like this old picture of this woman at an old timey grocery store, like that was a big shopping cart back then, and that looks like a little mini one.
Yeah,
compared
look how
to the ones.
thin that lady is. That was
I
before they
know.
were putting high fructose corn syrup in the coke.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't allowed to leave the house back then, except for the grocery store.
Yeah.
So she's excited to be out.
Yeah.
Back then. Now here's something crazy. I like having you here, you guys. I wonder if you even
thank you.
believe something. I'm talking to both of you.
Yeah. It'd be weird if we weren't here.
Well, I just want to bounce this stuff off you.
All right.
Okay. Now, a wobbly wheel on a shopping cart, you always have one, right?
I immediately return and get a new cart.
Now, a lot of people think, now there's not a lot of data to support this. We're getting into more of this is just like,
Conspiracy theory.
yeah. A lot of people think the store basically has no incentive to fix that wobbly wheel because all that wobbly wheel causes you to do is move slower through the grocery store.
Oh.
So if they have no reason to fix it, how bad would the wheel have to be for you to go, you know what, I'm done with this whole and just leave the whole store?
I don't think I would ever abandon a grocery store for one bad wheel.
But if 2 or 3 in a row,
But if I'm switching them out, I go, listen, what's going on around here? How can I trust you with my meat if you're letting the wheels get like this?
right. But if those, I'm not, a lot of people say they're not necessarily making the wheels wobbly, but they're like, there's not much of an incentive to fix it.
Yeah.
Why would I want to make you be able to move faster through the store? It doesn't do anything for us. Now, an even crazier one, this one I don't believe. Do you ever feel like a cart drifts in one direction?
Yes.
Huh. I was going to say,
Yep.
I don't get the wobbly wheel so much as the wheel that gets stuck and won't turn.
That's what I mean too.
Okay.
Anything that
I'm
kind
like,
of
what's going on that makes
perfect.
this thing stop turning?
Yeah, I think they just get beat to death by people. I think they're just not treated very well.
Yeah.
But like some of the crazier people go, oh, this is all kind of knowingly left alone by the store.
Mm.
This one, some people would say, the cart will kind of drift.
Yes.
Decide that's intentional. Because what that does is if you're walking through an aisle, it's just going to eventually just put you right in front of stuff on the shelves. What do you think about that?
It's going to take you away from the other side.
I
Well,
think
not when you come back down the other.
as much as I love a conspiracy, I think that this is just neglect.
Okay.
I think that they're like, it's expensive to fix this.
Now, this is interesting because you said point blank on this podcast, you rarely attribute incompetence to what you can attribute malice to it, right?
Yeah.
But in this situation, you're like, this is probably just the store not keeping up with the shopping.
Yeah, because I don't think it's incompetence even here. I think it's just like, we got a lot going on here.
Yeah.
And once the buggies get bad enough, then we'll order some more. But for now, we got a couple with a wobbly wheel in it
Mhm.
because it annoys everybody if you work there,
Yeah.
when somebody's going through and it's
With a
going
loud one.
click, 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 click.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's annoyed by that.
Mhm.
I want to go, hey, why don't you switch that out real quick?
Yeah.
My brother-in-law is a assistant manager at Aldi, and they have the thing. I don't think I've ever been, but what do you put a quarter in?
Yeah.
Right.
And then you get your quarter back when you return it?
It's my least favorite grocery store of all time.
Really?
Aldi, and people go crazy for it.
Yeah, I like it.
I hate it.
I don't mind putting the quarter in.
Yeah.
Usually you can, a lot of times I've walked up and the guy was like, oh, you just take this. I don't care about the quarter. But it just prevents theft of shopping carts is like a huge issue for
Well,
grocery
I have a joke,
Yeah.
and they say that you return the cart, that if you return the cart, you get the quarter back, and that's to keep people from leaving the cart out in the parking lot, and I go, well, I don't know if a quarter is doing that for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll give you a quarter to come get this out of the parking lot.
Yeah, they might need to up their.
What would it
Yeah.
have to take? A 10? A 10 in there or something?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be tough. People not giving up a 10 there, but yeah, but it'd take $5. I'd say I'll go, all right.
Yeah.
Because it's like, even in the mall, you have to pay like $8 to get one of those like little kid carts.
Mm-hmm.
And then they give you $1 or $2 back when you return it.
Yeah.
And even that is like, well, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now, here's something interesting. The way the shopping carts are designed, the ergonomics of the shopping cart handle, how you push it around physically activates different muscles in your arms, which changes your purchasing behavior in the store. Wow. So little things like that will actually, they've done studies about this, will change how you buy things in the store. Some it's mostly overseas now, but a lot of grocery stores are using parallel handle shopping carts, like almost like a wheelbarrow where you grab it like that.
yeah,
They had a study published by the Journal of Marketing in 2022 where parallel handle shopping carts significantly and substantially increase sales across a broad range of categories, including vice and virtue products. So not just like, I might buy more junk food. It's like you're buying more of everything.
And why is that?
feels like it makes you look strong, feel stronger.
It's something about it. It causes you to use different muscles in your arms.
Yeah.
Working that chest, and you're like, I'm about to stock up on steaks.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right.
It's just so little things like that. I find that fascinating.
I like that too.
The child seat on the shopping cart. Do you guys use that when your
Yeah, I
kids
was
were
about to
younger?
mention Publix has a little thing now. I mean, I guess they've always had it. I've just started using it where it's like they drive a car.
Oh,
yeah, those are great.
Yeah, so
My kids love those.
yeah, so it's great for if you got a child, you got to take them to the grocery store.
Mhm.
But I also use the child seat, the regular one too.
Olive's just old enough now where I can sit her in the front of it and she can sit up on it. But most people aren't at the grocery store with a baby, but they still have that little child seat out, right?
Mhm.
So what does that little compartment in the shopping cart become if you don't have a baby?
For eggs and bread,
It can be for that, but what else would you put in there maybe?
your cigarettes.
Studies have shown that when that little compartment, it becomes a little spot for like little treats for you.
Oh,
It's separated enough. Think about how you would do it. You've got all your actual groceries in the bin, and then there's this separate area where you go, oh, I'll get a little whatever. For me, it's kind of separate.
get a little endorphin rush, dopamine hit, knowing
Yeah.
you're about to eat that Chips Ahoy when you get in the car.
or whatever's in
Yeah.
there, right? And
Yeah.
you go, oh, this is a little treat for old me right here. It's separated. It's not like it's part of the groceries.
Mhm.
It's separate
Mhm.
enough.
Mm.
So it has a benefit even if babies aren't there. People will buy more
It's interesting.
stuff like that and put it in their little thing. We already talked about.
What about the cleanliness of the handles? Do you ever wipe down the handles?
I never have, no.
Yeah.
I think some stores will have little like Purell wipes that he wants them to be dirty. He's trying
You
to
do
build
it?
up.
You wipe it down?
I don't, but it's so funny how you're like scoffing at
Yeah.
even the idea of it.
Yeah.
He desanitizes.
Yeah.
them.
I sneeze on it when I go in.
You're welcome, everybody. Let's talk about you walk into the store, the layout of the store. So much goes into what is where in the grocery store. We all know it's well known. The milk and the eggs are going to be in the back of the store, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
That forces you to walk through everything else. But I want you to picture in your mind, you're walking into a grocery store. You got your shopping cart. You push it in. What's the first thing you see when you walk in?
Bread. No, vegetables. The bakery.
Yeah, I usually start to the right, and it's the bakery.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hit the vegetables.
Well, actually, I see like the grocery store I go to has like a little floral arrangement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Usually it's floral.
Yeah, no. I just feel like we said a lot of things, and then finally you got to they go exactly.
You're all right. You're
Yeah.
all right. I'm
Yeah.
saying it's
Okay.
usually the produce and the flowers are going to be right up front of the store. It looks appealing. It smells nice.
Feels fresh.
It creates the illusion of
happiness.
It's healthy in here, right? And what also, they want you to put the healthy stuff in your cart first. You get all the healthy stuff first. That way, when you're walking around the rest of the store, you've kind of given yourself permission to get unhealthy stuff.
I've already got the vegetables. Let me go ahead and get some donuts.
Yeah, but if you put donuts in your cart first, you look like you came to the store for that.
This is a theory that I've heard that that when you're in the grocery store, you should only buy the things off the ends. Everything in the middle, poison. On the ends is where you're going to get the healthy stuff. Like the far right side, that's where the produce is, and then the other side, the far left side, is where milk and cheeses.
But all the
yogurts.
prepackaged stuff is in the middle.
Yeah, all the processed stuff's in the middle.
So just stay around the edge, you're saying.
Yeah.
Because the back is the meat.
That's true.
Yeah, stay around the edge. And there also is a health food section in the grocery store, which often begs the question, well, what is the rest of it?
It's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
I was watching the SEC basketball tournament this weekend, go Vandy. And on the floor at Richland Arena, they had, the signs that illuminate different businesses.
Yeah.
Said Sprouts, the official grocer of the SEC.
Wow.
And I'm like,
good for them.
Nobody in the South is going to Sprouts.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know some do.
I do go to Sprouts, but it is not the official grocery store of the SEC. I'll tell you that.
Piggly Wiggly, maybe.
Yeah. The murder Kroger.
Yeah. That's the one of the SEC.
Yeah.
For sure. We're going to get to that in a little bit because I want to talk about the identity that all these different grocery stores have. But we're in the produce section. You got your shopping cart. You ever notice the produce section will have mirrors?
Yeah.
Think about like a stack of vegetables or fruit. A lot of times they'll have mirrors all around too.
And then a little water coming down.
Yeah. So that water, those misters, do absolutely nothing for the produce. They don't benefit it in any way. They actually can cause the stuff to spoil faster because it's got all mold from the water. Literally all that does is make it look more appetizing.
Make it look fresh.
Make it look fresh, right? And some people, now tell me if you believe this, some people think that because you pay for those vegetables by the weight, they're getting a little bit more money from you if they make the produce wet. The weight of the water.
Yeah, of course.
The water droplets. Yeah.
That's why you got to shake them off right there like an umbrella.
You got to dry them off. Those mirrors in the produce section, those are often there. It makes the piles just look so much bigger.
And if you catch a glimpse of yourself, you go, I need some vegetables.
It'd be funny. They were funhouse mirrors too. We're like, golly. Ugh.
Now, do you have a strategy for produce? Like, do you?
Well, I think it depends on I just got into avocados.
Okay.
And there's a whole... I'm pretty late to the game.
Yeah.
But avocados are new. They're relatively new. I think there was an embargo on them.
I never ate them as a kid. I'll tell you.
No, I never even heard of them as a kid. Now all of a sudden they're everywhere.
I remember seeing guacamole in a Mexican restaurant when I was younger and being like, that looks disgusting.
It does look disgusting if you don't know what it tastes like.
Do you, is there any fruits or vegetables that you don't put in the bag?
A bundle of bananas I'll put right in the cart. I don't put those.
Bananas, cantaloupe, honeydew melon, watermelon.
Like
yeah, you lost a watermelon once in your refrigerator.
and in my trunk. I lose them.
Yeah. Yeah, who doesn't these days, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There was a long-standing ban on importing Mexican avocados into the U.S. until 1997.
Wow.
And that got lifted. And then avocado, it took a few years later, they were blowing up. They're everywhere now, right?
Yeah. I got an avocado tree.
I was about to say, don't you grow your own?
Well, I've never produced any avocado, but I did grow. I have a tree, 3 feet or so from a seed.
What would it take? Does it just, you got to wait a lot longer?
I don't know. I don't think it'll actually work in this climate, but I'm just growing it inside, and then I take it outside in the summer. And then the pot keeps getting bigger, and I'm hoping one day
you'll get an avocado.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
You got to have 2, I think.
Well, there's a whole thing with
to pollinate each other.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I got to get started on that other one.
Don't you feel them for the consistency of it? You can tell how soft it is.
Fruit?
It's
avocado
specifically. Yeah.
Well, there's a joke.
I know how to tell if fruit is ready to go.
There's a joke where it's like, not yet, spoiled.
Yeah, who has that joke?
I don't know. I think it's a meme.
Somebody does.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You think it's a man?
A meme.
Oh. They're like, it's pretty funny. I don't know. I think it's a man.
I think Rick Roberts has the joke where he says, you wouldn't see a cat doing this in China, would you? Okay.
Okay.
Rick is great.
So
I went to lunch with Rick today. He started growing garden.
Did he?
Yeah, he wants some advice from you.
All right. Yeah, tell him to come over.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Everything's true except that last part. He didn't mention you, but he does have a garden, he said.
So let's talk about, we're still on the edge of the store. What's another thing that you'll see? It's usually on a little kiosk to itself, but it's a big item that you would buy at a grocery store, kind of near the front of the store.
A key.
A key?
I'd get a key duplicated.
You can't. Well, I'm thinking of Kroger, not like a Home Depot. They usually have those at the very front of the store. I'm talking about, I'll just say it.
Gift cards.
No, ask it again.
I'm bad at leading
Ask it again. Ask it again.
I didn't even have a chance to guess.
Okay.
Yeah, ask it
I was
again.
going to say gift cards.
Close. Actually, not close at all. I said it's a bad question.
Ask it one more time.
It's my first episode I'm leading. I'm learning.
No, this has been very good.
I'm learning how to do this.
I'm starting to wonder who's been doing it this whole time.
What are you doing?
Leading the episodes.
Oh, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'd say the question again now.
Wait a minute. What does that mean?
I'm just trying to build him up with confidence.
He's like, Aaron needs that. They're not even recording.
Aaron didn't need to do
Let's
any
just
research. He just knows all this
Just-
while he's there.
yeah, dude.
Actually, we just sprung it on him right before we came. We came in and we go,
I
Brian
said,
doesn't.
I'm ready, baby.
Brian didn't do any research this week.
Yeah.
He's like, grocery stores.
Grocery
Hit
stores,
me.
I got you. It's an item towards the front of the store. It's usually right behind the checkout lanes, and they're right there ready to grab.
Oh, gum, candy,
No. Behind that. Not in the checkout
cigarettes.
line. Well,
Magazines.
nothing to do with the checkout. Past that.
Oh, Coinstar.
Rotisserie chickens.
Okay.
You ever get a rotisserie chicken from the grocery store?
Yeah.
Costco, I know you know Costco.
Yeah.
They famously have sold rotisserie chickens for $4.99 for a long time. They got $5 rotisserie chicken from Costco. How many rotisserie chickens do you think Costco sells every year?
Oh, 150 million.
Do you have a guess?
151 million.
147 million. Dusty wins.
Boom.
We both went
147
over.
million rotisserie chickens.
That was close.
So at $5, 147 million. That's $733 million of revenue that Costco pulls in.
Wow.
How much money do you think they make on that $733 million?
633 million.
Think about the overhead. You got a chicken. I don't know. I was told there would be no math on this.
Costco loses $40 million a year on rotisserie chickens.
Wow, okay. I was thinking it would be a lot of money.
Like most grocery stores, for Costco, rotisserie chickens is what's called a loss leader, meaning they sell them below cost. So on the chickens themselves, they lose a ton of money, but they have all kinds of other benefits in the store. What would some of those benefits be?
You might buy, I know, speaking from personal experience, I would go back in the day and get a rotisserie chicken and a bag of Hawaiian rolls and then go sit in the car and eat that whole chicken. Those rolls.
Yeah, you're going to buy other stuff with. If you buy just the rotisserie chicken, you're a psychopath.
So they're just trying to get you in the store to buy the chicken.
Not necessarily get you in the store, but you go, well, I'm going to get a rotisserie chicken, and then I'll get sides with it. I'll get drinks with it.
Plastic forks.
Exactly. High margin items that you're going to buy. If you just buy the chicken, that's kind of insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're always going to buy other stuff with it. And also, dude, they smell good.
They do smell good.
They make the store smell good. I don't even want a rotisserie chicken, but dude, the smell. I'm going to buy a lot of stuff.
I think they are bad for you.
Rotisserie chickens?
I think so.
Well, dude, out of all the things that's one of the healthier things you can get. This is chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love chicken, though. Protein. I'm not saying I don't eat them, but
some high margin items that you could buy where they really make the money at the store. Spices. They sometimes have like a 1,500% markup on the spices. Yeah,
because you can grow oregano for like nothing, and it just grows wild. You don't even have to do anything with it. You try to buy a bottle of oregano at the store, it's outrageous.
But most people are doing that.
Yeah. Herbs are most of them are very easy to grow.
Here's one that's kind of embarrassing that I'll admit I buy it a lot. The pre-cut fruit. Or pre-cut produce.
I do that.
I go, I'll just grab, especially the one with like a mix of stuff. I go, I'll just grab that. They make a ton of money on that.
I've also heard that they're like, that's the fruit that's going bad. So they'll cut it up. And
I'm going to eat it right away.
I mean, I eat it a lot too.
Yeah.
I totally do that. I get the pre-cut watermelon and I don't want to fool.
Yeah, it's like $80 and you can get a whole watermelon for 75 cents.
Yeah, but it's worth it. Grapes, same thing. I don't have to pull them off.
Yeah, exactly. I never buy grapes like that. You buy grapes in the tub?
I just started. It's great. Yeah.
You ever have the cotton candy grapes? You ever had those?
I don't think I have.
I have, but I can't.
I
don't trust it.
Dude, they're so good.
I don't trust it.
You just can't think about it, though.
Yeah.
So you got to let yourself, you got to close your eyes every now and then.
I'm mostly a green grape guy.
Okay.
But I did a show with Dusty a few months ago, and his post-show snack was a big thing of red grapes.
Oh, the red grapes.
I love the dark
They were really
grapes.
good, so now I've been mixing it up a little bit.
You can even get, sometimes you find the organic, real dark grapes.
Love
those.
Dark purple almost.
Yeah, love that.
But also the ones
grapes.
Artificially shot up with sugar are really good too.
Yeah,
the cotton candy.
Yeah.
The ones that are like candy.
You want seeded grapes.
Yeah.
Freeze grapes. You ever freeze them? It's a nice little trick. It's a nice little snack. Frozen grape.
Yeah. I want all seeded fruit.
Okay.
No seedless for me. It's hard to find, but that's what I want.
Do you think that the rumor, I don't know if rumor is the right word, but I was told growing up, you swallow a watermelon seed, it's dangerous, can kill you.
Because it'll grow a watermelon out of your ear.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think that was made up to sell seedless watermelons?
Maybe, because I eat watermelon seeds. When I buy seeded watermelon, I eat it all. I eat the seeds.
Oh, not by themselves.
No,
not like sunflower seeds or pistachios.
No, they're not as tasty, but they have a lot of benefits for it. A lot of zinc, they say.
Okay. Other high margin items at the grocery store, deli meat. That's why sometimes bread is sold at a loss too. Bread's another loss leader sometimes. Bottled water. Markup on bottled water is huge.
I drink so much bottled water. What a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a scam.
Yeah.
Baby food's another one.
How did bottled water ever take off?
I remember Gaffigan had an old bit.
Flint, Michigan.
About it was just some.
No, it was before
way
Flint.
Before that. He had a bit about it was just some French guy going, the Americans, I bet we could sell those idiots water. And now it's like bottled water's everywhere. But I remember when it started to come out. Who's going to buy water?
Yeah.
You just get it from the water fountain.
Yeah. Well, the sink.
Well, they make a lot of money on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's another one. I think you mentioned it. What's something at the store that you think the grocery stores will make a ton of money? High margin item, something you'll just grab at the store.
I've already mentioned it.
I think you did.
Gift card?
Greeting cards.
Oh,
greeting cards. Gift cards too, I think but the greeting cards, it's just a piece of paper. And they sell them for like
$7
or $8.
It's a scam too.
$7.
I mean, I do it here and there, but it is a scam too, because it's like, this is a Gaffigan joke too, I think, but it's like you stand in there and you're like, and I'm reading them and I go, I wouldn't say this. I'm not buying this thing that I would never say. And like people, you buy it for someone and they read it out loud. I go, listen, I just bought this.
Yeah.
This is not something I mean.
Yeah,
here,
it's not from my heart.
Yeah.
Why would you ever buy a greeting card?
Well, like a birthday card for my wife.
Just birthdays.
Ugh.
something like that.
Not a Valentine's Day card?
No,
Like that?
no, of course not.
What about a just because card?
No.
A graduation, something like that? Maybe a graduation?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Again, my wife may buy.
You tell me
those.
when Brian's kid graduates high school, you're not going to get a graduation card for him?
Oh, it'll all be digital then, and I'll probably send a thing through my eye.
And I'll be dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeez, Brian. Don't put that out into the world.
Yeah.
You talk about a scam. There are a bunch of legal ways that these grocery stores can just flat out lie to you. Shrinkflation is a big one. We talked about shrinkflation.
Yeah.
And that instead of increasing the price, they just decrease the amount of stuff you're buying.
Yeah.
Same size bag, less stuff inside the bag.
Yeah.
That's kind of a way
Do
of
you have an example?
like a lot of the products, the prepackaged stuff, like a bag of chips and stuff like that, price stays the same. There's just less food in the bag.
So they're in cahoots with whoever the manufacturer is.
Well, I'm talking about ways that the store is lying to us and the manufacturers are, right? So,
But for sure, they're in cahoots. There is no.
and the products themselves.
It's all illusion of choice.
But if the manufacturer makes a smaller bag of chips, do you think they charge less, the grocery store? And then the grocery store still charges you the same to make more money?
I think they're all making more money
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Or at least making the same amount of money with, I was
My uncle used to work at the grocery store way back in the day, like when it was probably more of a mom and pop type situation.
Mm-hmm.
And he would say they would know when the mill would get a raise, when the people at the mill would get a raise. And so they would raise all their prices at the grocery store because, people, and then they would be able to buy the same with the same amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
But they felt like, they had more money.
Wow.
I can remember when, now you don't even think about the sliding doors,
Mm-hmm.
but I can remember when that became a thing. Like used to be, it would be a swing door, glass swing door, but you would literally have to push it open.
A little bell would go off, probably.
Yeah, I think there's a little bell, and there was
Yeah.
an in and an out, so you didn't, run into somebody.
Mhm.
But then all of a sudden, they started becoming automated, where it wasn't the sliding open, but the door would just come,
Oh, I remember those doors.
and it was like voodoo magic.
Yeah.
Like what in the world? People were scared to go in.
Yeah, this is grocery store from the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Price anchoring, that's another way where they can increase the price and then bring it back down and say it's on sale. Back to the original price.
And also the cards, the loyalty cards.
Okay.
I was in a Kroger the other day,
Mhm.
and this in McMinnville, and the cashier goes, "Do you have your Kroger card?" And I had forgot my wallet,
Mhm.
and I just had some cash on me, and I go, "No, I forgot it." She goes, "Do you know your number?" And I go, "No, I never signed up for it." And she goes, "Okay." And then she just scans and gives me the.
Sure.
Did not scan her own card. She
Yeah.
and then she goes, told me the total. And I go, "Well, how much would I have saved if I had a Kroger card?" Because most of the time they'll go, "Well, I'll just use mine. I'll just use the store card." She didn't do it. I go, "How much would I save?" She goes, "I don't know. You'd have saved some."
Right.
And I was trying to hint to her, "Why don't you help a brother out here?"
Yeah, come on. 95% of Kroger transactions use a loyalty card.
Yeah.
95%. Almost everybody's swiping them. And they do that. They collect a ton of data about you. And then that allows them to they can use what you're buying to make inferences about you. And then they can market products directly to you.
How?
I have a little game I want to play.
Okay.
Basically, I've created some fake grocery store receipts, and I want you two to look at it and make judgments about the person. See what you can tell about the person based on what they bought at the grocery store. Okay, I'm going to pull it up here. I've got it visually if you're watching, but if you're listening, I'll read it. This is a grocery store receipt from Quick Cart Grocery, a grocery store I made up. They used Apple Pay. They bought a rotisserie chicken, Caesar salad kit, family size mac and cheese, garlic bread ready to bake, 2-liter Dr. Pepper, chocolate chip cookies, and 50 count paper plates.
Well, this is clearly you, Aaron. Come on.
Come on, man. Come on, dude. I worked hard on this game. Tell me everything you think you know about this person based on this purchase.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love for the two of you. Just
Well,
let's
Take
end it.
turns.
I'll say that this person does not cook,
Mhm.
and they have a family,
Yep.
small family.
Small family.
Probably, I would say, husband, wife, 2 kids.
Okay. And who's buying this? Is this the father or the
I'd say this is the mom because there is a Caesar salad in there.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
The dad wouldn't grab the Caesar salad?
No, probably a tossed salad with a little ranch dressing.
I'm going to say they have teenage kids
Okay.
based on the Dr. Pepper.
The Dr. Pepper. Man, some of these families are giving sodas to like 1-year-olds
Yeah.
now. It's pretty crazy.
Do
Do you think
And the
this?
mac and cheese is already refrigerated, so they're not even heating that up.
Yeah.
This is they're not even cooking that. They're about to go out. This is probably some type of outdoor event. Maybe they're even.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's a.
Okay.
Is that?
The 50 count plate. I don't think they need all those plates, but that's the smallest amount they had in the
Right.
store.
Do you think this was not a planned meal? This feels
No,
like it's very last minute.
It feels planned to me.
Well,
Oh, the garlic bread's ready to bake, though. You're going to need something.
yeah, but the chocolate chip cookies from a bakery makes me feel like they're going to an event.
Could just grabbing a pack of it.
Yeah, like you just get some Chips
But
Ahoy.
ready to bake garlic bread, you're going to need an oven.
You are going to need an oven. So I got a few more of these, so we'll do it. This is a middle-class father grabbing dinner for his family on the way home from work. Now, it could be all these other things. These are just the inferences that I drew from it, right? Multiple children at home, like you said, they just grab something. That's why you're just grabbing this.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all like this? We got a few more of these.
Now, this is good. I love
I'm gonna do
this.
this. All right. This is another one. You got another receipt here. This was made at 11:42 p.m.
I already know what this guy's
using
up
a prepaid Visa gift card. They got Ben and
So you
Jerry's,
trace them.
a pint of Ben and Jerry's, Tyson grilled and ready chicken strips, Minute Maid OJ, small bottle of it, Advil, gum, an LED nightlight, and a single pack of white Hanes t-shirts.
This could be Dusty.
No, Dusty's
This-
not buying ice
This
cream.
is this guy's going to be doing some drinking, but he also has to go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
Wait,
so
what makes you say that?
Well,
The
he's,
Advil.
well, he's got the OJ, so he's going to mix that with some sort of
Right.
liquor, and he's got the chicken strips because he's like, well, I want to, I don't want to drink on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
He's
And-
married.
Yeah.
He's got the gum to
Yeah.
hide.
Oh, okay.
Well, that
He's
was
trying
what
to
I was
hide his
saying
breath.
from going to work.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
and then the Advil, obviously, because he'll be hungover. White T-shirt because he's about to get wild. He'll need to replace that shirt.
Okay.
And then,
Interesting. This is a completely different route than the one that I took on this.
but maybe Brian has a different type.
An LED nightlight.
Yeah.
You can get that at a grocery store?
You can, sure.
Yeah,
you
I'd
can
say
grab.
so.
They got a little home good aisle usually.
That one throws me off the
Yeah.
most.
Mhm.
trying to decide what that's about. Who
'Cause
did you create this?
I made all these.
So you're just coming up with the answers too. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
he's not tracking people down.
Well, I thought maybe.
Let me see your receipt.
Okay.
So this is a shopper staying somewhere temporarily, like a hotel or a new apartment. The prepaid Visa card, like there's banking issues or like it's a transitional time.
Oh, I
In
missed
their
the
life.
payment method.
Yeah, the prepaid Visa gift card.
Yeah.
And they don't have access to a full kitchen. They got the grilled and ready chicken strips.
Yeah.
And they got a little mini fridge. I think it's somebody temporarily displaced at a hotel or something. That's why they bought the white T-shirts and they got a LED nightlight, or like a bad apartment or something.
I'm going to say that this could also be correct and what I'm saying.
Totally agree with
Yeah.
you. Now you'd have a lot more data. You'd have a
Yeah.
bunch of different
Because
purchases.
depending on where you live, you're not going to be able to get the mixer for the OJ at the, Okay.
right. You gonna do one more?
Yeah.
One more of these. This is Quick Cart Grocery, 3:14 p.m. with a Visa debit card, a 24 pack of frozen waffles, Ready Whip whipped cream, Febreze fabric spray, 2 boxes of Lunchables, a gallon of distilled water, sticky notes, and butterfly bandages.
All right. So this guy wears a CPAP. He has sleep apnea.
That's what the distilled water is
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I put that in there for you, Brian.
Yeah.
I knew you'd know that one right
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. Sticky notes, bright pink.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what that would be about.
I think this is a mom
Mm-hmm.
and they have a young daughter and they're getting her some stuff for school tomorrow.
Okay.
And then breakfast, she's going to do waffles, put a little whipped cream on. And then the
So what does that tell you about the family if they're having whipped cream waffles in the morning?
They're overweight.
I was going to say not particularly health conscious,
Yeah.
but I think you're getting to the point.
That's why he wears a CPAP.
Yeah.
And the Febreze is for the multiple cats they own.
Now, now, obviously, at
No
the end of the day,
offense.
this could just be a fat guy buying frozen waffles for himself and eating lunch. It could be,
But the sticky notes, I mean, maybe.
but you got to think it's just hundreds and hundreds of these things over time. You can start to paint a picture about what's going on.
And maybe the bright pink wasn't a choice by him. It was
It's just whatever you just grab it.
Yeah.
Butterfly bandage makes me think it's children.
Yep. So this is a parent of a child. They're not health conscious. This is I think it's a spontaneous trip to the store after something happened, right? So they've got like the butterfly bandages. Maybe they spilled something. That's why you get the fabric spray, all this stuff. And then somebody in the house has a CPAP machine. So I always thought this was interesting of just like looking at a receipt and go, what's going on in this person's life here? That's what these stores are doing with all of your data.
I like this.
So then they know. Well, we got one more. I feel like we're running out of time, but we can move on. Let's kind of wrap it up here.
I'm trying to think if there's any
Trader Joe's was ranked the #1 supermarket in America by customers. #1 overall satisfaction.
I do find them to be very friendly in Trader Joe's.
Mm-hmm.
The customers are less friendly than the staff.
100%.
And the Trader Joe's that I was talking about with the horrible parking lot, they're very familiar with my comedy.
Oh,
and I
that's
go
nice.
in there and they
There
always
we
say
go.
nice things to me.
Yeah.
get to the root of it.
Guess what's #2 grocery store?
I'm going to say Whole Foods.
Publix.
Oh.
Publix.
Well,
rated
Publix.
Whole
listen,
Foods is #7.
Whole Foods and Trader Joe's I love. But as for a regular grocery store, Publix is tip top.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. Anytime I'm driving on the road and I see a Publix, I'm like, give it up. You know what I mean? I love a Publix.
Well, do you know what the #1 most important factor in loyalty to a grocery store is? Time and time again for people. The #1 most important thing. The #1 driver of loyalty.
Is that you keep coming back.
Well,
He defines it. No, I don't.
cleanliness of a store.
Oh, yeah.
is
And
the
Publix is clean, man.
Even
Publix
more
is
than
clean.
price.
Yeah.
It's the cleanliness.
Well, I'm not trying to trash Aldi, but that's what people always say.
Yeah.
And I go in Aldi and I go, this is very unorganized.
Mhm.
And Publix, they have it put together.
Shopping is a pleasure. I mean,
Yeah.
that's their motto.
And it always is.
I like a Publix too.
I'd say in the South, the biggest grocery store is Kroger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say the majority of people call it Kroger's.
yeah. You know what else I like, though? I'm going to give a shout out. Harris Teeter.
Okay.
I love a Harris Teeter.
Love a Harris Teeter.
Yeah.
In North Carolina, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
out there.
Charleston, we had some. I love a Harris Teeter.
All right. Grocery stores. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me take the reins today, Brian.
That was fun.
It was fun.
Was it fun to sit back and
Yeah.
just- good time.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. I can't wait for Dusty next week.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to follow that up.
Do some PowerPoint.
Yeah, I mean, you really put that together well, and I feel like next week is going to be good. You know what I mean?
Where are you guys going to be?
This
Coming
weekend,
up.
Florida, I'm with Johnny W. and Ed Wiley. It's called the Live and Laughter Tour.
I thought it was Live and Laughter.
It's called the Live and Laughter Tour. So come on out to that.
Interchangeable because it is live.
It is live.
It should be the Live and Laughter live tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live and
The
Laughter.
3 L's.
I guess, I mean, what would that mean?
You living and you laughing, man.
You
Laugh
got to
is
live. You got to have laughter, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to be live. There may or may not be some laughter. But then March 29th, Brian Bates and friends here at the lab at Zany's.
The live or laughter tour. It's going to be one or the other. I can't promise both. You got what is Zany? Sorry.
March 29th, Brian Bates and friends.
Yes,
This is
sir.
the night before my special. So this is very important so I can, do a dress rehearsal. So come on out to that.
Mhm.
Some would argue this show's more important than the special itself. So come to that. And then March 30th, of course, is my special. These guys are on it. There's a decent chance that Dusty will do more time than I will. But it's the price you pay to have him on the show.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate you giving me the 45.
yeah. And then you're gonna let me close it out.
Yeah.
And then he'll come out and do some more time at the end.
Yeah, host line it.
Yeah.
Aaron Weber here. I'm going to be in Minneapolis at the end of the month at Sisyphus Brewing Company. I've never been there, but I've heard really good things about that venue, so I'm excited to be there in Minneapolis. And then I got a couple shows here at Zany's in Nashville during the Nashville Comedy Festival in April. So come on, Minneapolis and Nashville. Coming out and see me on the road. We're doing it. What about you, Dusty?
All right, I got 2 more weekends, and then I'm going to take April off, all except for April 14th, where I also be at Zany's.
Nice.
During the festival. This weekend, Clearwater, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Friday and Saturday. That's March 20th and 21st. And then March 27th and 28th, Paducah, Kentucky, and St. Louis, Missouri.
Nice.
And these shows are all selling very well. So get some tickets now.
While you can.
Yeah, do it now. Because after I have a third baby, I may quit comedy. So see it while you can see it.
I'll take those gigs.
Okay.
Me and Brian will merge together and become you and just take all your work. I feel like the two of us together, that's you.
Yeah.
Same amount of time.
Maybe,
We did it. The show would be the same length.
Maybe your 2 headlining sets could I don't know.
Legit is sometimes.
Yeah.
45 and 45.
If I don't like the crowd, I'm doing 45 and I'm getting out of there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I sometimes if the crowd's not good, I feel like you stay longer. You make them pay.
Punish them.
I've seen you do that firsthand.
Yeah, you make them pay.
Huntsville Hotel.
Yeah, you make them pay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, that is it. Great
There it
job,
is.
Aaron.
Grocery
That was so much
stores.
fun.
All right, this was
Thank
great.
you, everybody.
We'll be back next week with whatever Dusty comes up with.
Here we go.
We're having a good time.
God bless.
All right.
Good afternoon, good evening.